Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome to Banished. Banished is an awesome game I had for a couple of weeks now, actually almost months. I got it during the Steam summer sale, I'm pretty sure, and I played it a bit already, so I'm not a total noob when I start off, but I enjoyed this game so much that I want to share the experience with you. So let's create a new little town called IronStoneMine, just a small little mining town. Prosperous back in the days. We'll see if we can build it up to that type. I haven't played around too much with these options yet, so I think we're gonna go with the standards. Valleys, medium, fair, disasters should be on, and starting conditions medium. Sounds fair, huh? Doesn't it? Alright, so let's head right in and generate our area. So I wanted to record this in 1080p, and I played it so far only in 1080p, but it didn't let me. The frames were really sucky in 1080p, so we are gonna play and record it in 720p. I hope everything will work out and it will still look nice on YouTube. But this is our start here. This is our first couple of people that we got going. We got Garther, we got Elizabethina, we got Santel, Lila. Oh, look at all these names. Ward. Moria. Moria is a cool name. The Mines of Moria. Ooh. But yeah, this is a game where we basically have to build up our own little village, or later hopefully a town. And first of all, we need to take a look at our tools here. So what we should probably have is the statistics up and running all the time. We probably should also have, what should we have? Yeah, an event log. It's pretty important. Can I scale that a bit? It's pretty big. I might get rid of that later. And this is also something that I like to have on screen usually. But since we are not in 1080p, everything is a little bigger, which is unfortunate. But maybe we can make it work. I hope we can make it work. It's pretty... I wish I could scale it a little. But yeah, here we go. Our first few guys. We have 10 laborers right now. And whenever a person comes of age, it will start out as a laborer. So first things first. We are gonna... We need food. Food is probably the most important thing. So let's take a look at our area here. We have this mountain to the left. I hope it's big enough of a mountain to build a mine later. We don't have much space anywhere though. There's forest pretty much covering all the land. It's kind of a difficult map. Let's see. If I want to expand maybe down here, that would definitely be a possibility. Okay, let's see. If I maybe build my wood gatherers and hunters up there, and then I can build some crop fields somewhere else. Yeah, just trying to get an overview. That's the hardest thing to keep track of is possibly food. I gotta say that. So I think I want to have this area here dedicated to food. And maybe we can move on down here later on. Alright, so what we actually need before we do anything, we need a wooden bridge crossing. Let's take that as the center here. Wooden bridge right here, guys. And after that, I want some crop fields here. How do we want to set them up? Can I set them up right here? So from there is a little bit of science to this, and oh, I can't do an 11 by 11 here because of this part. But if I go down here, so 11 by 11 is probably the most efficient crop field you can get, but there are tons of discussions about that all over the internet. But 11 by 11 only needs one worker on there, one farmer. And it seems to be efficient enough. I'm gonna go more into detail about all these different strategies later. We are gonna build a road crossing here. And then we're gonna unpause this whole thing. I like to pause in the beginning just to plan out everything. It's just by hitting space, but you can pause everything. And now those guys are gonna get their resources. It's raining already? It's not good. We are in early spring, so we have a whole year to get everything going right now. I hope they are where are they going? Guys, where are you going? I have work for you. I probably should allocate some builders here too. That are actually able to build stuff. Okay, oh man, what a weather right on the first day. I can't believe it. Well, technically there are no days, there's only seasons here. What we also need is some houses. I'm gonna start off with wooden houses. There are also different opinions about that. People say you should start out with stone houses already because it's easier to keep them warm in winter. I am gonna build one of it here, and actually I think I'm gonna... Where's the... I wish I could see... Let's recruit some more builders right now. We need them. I wish I could see... Is it getting built? Got all the resources, I don't need some builders. Yep. So this shows me basically what kind of resources have to be removed to make space for the building. How many logs I need and how many logs already have been transported to the building site. And same for stone, and then this is the build status. And then we have an overall completion bar. And this bridge should be done fairly soon. There's only one guy working on it currently. But yeah, as I said, I had already 2 cities. The first one I totally sucked at. After I played the first round, I read a little bit about stuff. For example, like the crop fields. And then I tried my second one and I made it further, I guess. But then later a plague got unleashed and killed basically all my citizens. You gotta be very, very careful with resource managing. But this is the kind of game I used to play a ton when I was young. These top-down views where you have to build up your own community towns or something like that with a little bit of strategy and resource management. I played a lot of those. Why are those guys not doing anything? Well, at least they're happy, I guess. Oh, I bet they were waiting for the bridge is done. That's good. So now the guys can come over here and finally work on the crop fields, which are probably the most important thing at this point. Did I already? I think I already connected it. Alright, while we are at it, I could tell them also maybe to get rid of these trees here, just to give me some more view of the area. That will help definitely. Oh, did I? Oh. It's already intuition that I press space whenever I try and tell them something. But what we can also do, we can speed up the whole process a bit. In the beginning, I don't do that as often, but later on, we will probably gonna play at 10 times speed almost the whole time. So you can see that's definitely a very handy feature. You can see a lot more progress. Man, I wanna go slower. Right. Twice the time. I think that's a good speed for now to go on. That should work. Yep, everything is getting mined and chopped down. Very good. There's one. Okay, now we have our crop field done. What I have to do is I have to choose what kind of crop has to be planted. And I think I want to go with potato on this one. Oh, also, we should probably adjust this. So there is a limit. And as soon as this limit in resources is reached, people will just stop producing these resources. And that sometimes makes sense, but not with food, for example. I go up with food way much because you can just store it, and you cannot have too much food in this game. You will be short at some point, no matter what you do. So let's put that all up to 500 maybe. But that should do it for now, I suppose. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So we got one crop now. Now we got one crop field, and we are gonna get one farmer. I can either recruit a farmer here, or I can do it down here. So I'm only gonna do one farmer per 11 by 11 field, and one farmer should be able to plant everything and to harvest everything before the winter is coming. Because when it snows for the first time and you still have crops out there, they will be lost. Okay, so what I need now is more houses so these guys don't have to sleep in the woods. And what I also probably need actually is where is it? Forester's Lodge? I think that's a good place for him to be. Let me see, if I bring him all the way up here, I want him to be as efficient as possible, but at the same time they will have to transport all these resources back home. So maybe here, and then, did I press? No, I didn't press pause, but that should be fine. Where did I place it? That's the most annoying thing. Okay, I think it's right here. Okay, let's build a path all the way like that. And it doesn't really make much sense to build them just in a rectangular shape, because if people will find a shorter way, they will just walk diagonally without even looking at the path. But it definitely helps later when we have to place more buildings within this area. And I'm not too certain. Oh, we have already one more adult. That's good. So this is the stats here. We have 11 adults right now and 8 children and 0 students. We don't even have a school right now, so we can't have students. And this is our resources, then our health of our citizens, our happiness, and yeah, the most important resources. Temperature, weather, and season. And the number of years the town has existed already. So, I hope I didn't forget to explain anything for right now. Why is that crop field not yet done? What we are actually gonna do is... Why can I not add this road like straight? Is it because of... Oh, I know why. Because people have not yet gotten rid of the trees that are in the way. But as you can see, there's usually a couple that moves into a house, and then they can have more children. When their children grow up, they are going to move out in their own house, and they're going to have more children. So the important thing is to provide enough houses and enough wood and firewood for your... Look at all those guys working. They're building the path, apparently. Alright, so only one tree has been removed so far. What I really want actually is the second field here. I don't know why it's... Oh, there are still trees that have to be removed. Come on, guys. Why are you not working on this? There is a way, I think, to give it more priority. I never used that so far because I never really needed it. But I'm pretty sure there is a way to give something more priority. Removal and structures. Oh well. I hope they will do it soon enough. I mean, if they know what's good for them, they should get to it right away. But yeah, as I said, I really enjoy these games. It's just so relaxing, and you have to control. And in an emergency, if it gets too hectic, you can just press pause and then think about everything. Did I not place a path there yet? Thought I did. Nope, apparently I didn't. Let's do this too, so these guys are a little faster around here. But yeah, the game is gorgeous, but just by itself already. I mean, in 1080p it looks even more gorgeous, but as far as I know, there's only like one guy who actually made it. Oh, oh, did they call themselves foresters? No, they didn't. How did that happen? Yeah, citizens without jobs. Okay, but they're still missing houses too. So what you also want to do is actually place houses next to the working places of people. Oh, that was stupid. It was the builders that are still needed. There are lots of builders here. I don't know why nothing is getting done here right now. Oh! Okay, let's do this real quick. More potatoes for now. We're gonna get one more farmer, but only one per field. Alright, here we go. You can see the first potatoes are already getting planted, slowly growing up here. I hope we can harvest them before winter is coming. Winter is coming. Did I build a second house there? I did indeed. Come on guys, hurry up with your stuff. So we need more stuff too. What we should get, probably, is a... herbalist? No. Where is it? Oh, it's food. The Gatherer's Hut. Because those guys can gather lots of cool stuff, and I usually tend to build them next to the Forester's Lodge. Because they need a forest, I think, to get a lot of stuff. Alright, we need more. We need more. What else? Hunting cabin is usually pretty useful, but I think the most useful... Oh, I still have paused. The most useful thing, I think, are still the crop fields, especially in the beginning. So, I wish I would remember how many crop fields I had last time I started off. Was it just 2 or was it more? Probably was more like 4, so I'm probably gonna add 2 more here in a second. Actually, I can already tell them to build them. It will take a while for them to get to it. So 1 here and 1 more here. And I like to be everything symmetrical and in order. That's why I build these straight pathways. And also it makes it easier for planning and stuff. But yeah, 4 crop fields should definitely get us through the winter. Although we are already in summer, so we might not be able to harvest them all just in time. Okay, how is this? That's a house. Where's my forester's lodge? There it is. Why is no one working on that? People are setting their priorities down here. And other people are just standing around like this guy. Where are you going? What are you? You are a child. Okay, you are allowed to stand around, I suppose. You are a child too. Yeah, we only have 12 workers right now, which is not much. I hope we'll get more soon. But I think that should lead... I think we also start with like... yeah, over 1,000 potatoes. So in an emergency, we should be able to make it through the first winter without problems. And I keep this area here empty on purpose because there are gonna be a lot more buildings that are needed later. And that I kind of want to build close to these storage piles. That's why I leave it empty for now. Finally working on the forester's lodge, are you, huh? It's about time. We need a wood supply, a good one too. And what we also should get actually is a woodcutter for firewood. And I think I'm gonna put him... Where do I want to put that guy? Possibly here? Sure, let's put him here. We're gonna need him later. I could also maybe get this a little further in. I'm not sure where I'm gonna build more storage piles yet. I'm either gonna build one right next to it or maybe behind it. Raining again? Are you kidding me? Storage for log, stone and iron is nearly at capacity. So what I should do already is... This is the storage, right? Build a second storage pile right here. Is that the same size? I think it is. So they have just some space to store all that stuff. Are you working on the potatoes? We need those. Oh yeah, they're growing very slowly. Very slowly. Hope you're doing your work. How is your name? Elizabethina. Get on it. What, 11? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, age 11 and they're already accounting as an adult and do adult work. If you have students, I think it goes up to possibly 16, maybe even 18 until they do work. But children only are children until they are 10 years old. Then they get either students or adults, depending on you have a school or not. Another child was born, Javonte. I don't know how it's pronounced. There are some weird names in this game. I wonder how the names were created. Man, get the stuff up here, guys. I want the forester's lodge working. I mean, we already have some wood harvested from clearing out the space for the different buildings. Okay, did I build a pathway here? No, I don't think I could before. Now I can. Very nice. And another house is gonna be built. Yeah, we still have a lot of homeless people. And those are usually not the happiest people, as you can imagine. Let's check real quick. If we're gonna build a woodcutter here, we might as well build another house maybe here. Yeah, let's make this row here a row of houses. Alright, we got 2 houses done. Look at all these people living in there. Oh, that's a big family. Haha. Awesome. So they are using their space. They already had their first child. People getting busy. We got still 12 people without a home. That's not good. Definitely not good. Alright. We got another crop field, so let's put that in. I haven't figured out if there's actually a difference in efficiency between the different kind of crops. I mean, how much food they give. I'm pretty sure there is a difference in growth speed. But I don't know too much about it. If you know anything about the crops in a different kind, then maybe have an idea on which are the most efficient crops and stuff like that, let me know. So I have only played this twice too. I'm not an expert at no-coast, but I have a little bit of experience. I didn't want to go into this blind because I can imagine it would have gotten quite frustrating to watch. But I think we are gonna end this episode soon here, before winter's coming, and we'll see how we will survive the winter next episode. I don't like that there's a little bit of space here. I usually like to use my space efficiently. So I'm probably gonna build more crop fields in this direction here. Here's a lot of space. And I should maybe extend the road further down. Like that. And also give orders to build some more houses here. Yeah, I think that should take care of most of my citizens. But yeah, oh, I'm paused again. But I hope you enjoyed watching. If you want to see more of it, let me know in the comments. I'm probably gonna record a bunch of those episodes in one session. And then we'll see how it will work out. So don't worry if I won't answer your comments right away in the next episode. I might just not have read them yet when I'm recording again. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time in Banished.